Good evening, everyone. Welcome back to my channel. It was only days ago we actually still had 29 degrees Celsius, and somehow now it is too freaking cold, and I had to put on the warmest sweater that I currently have. Sorry, have to reset the camera a bit. It is freezing right now. It is cold. Well, not actually freezing, but it's cold enough for me to put on the sweater. It's insulated, it's warm, but yeah, it's kind of crazy how fast the weather changed and how fast things are changing in general. Yeah, I'm still looking. Sorry, the camera. I'm having some issues today with the camera, but yeah. So, my friend and social worker was here today. We discuss more of the room plans, we discuss more what needs to be done and what order we are going to do it in, because I can say a lot of things, but she's smarter than I am when it comes to renovations. She has a lot of experience in those things. And we are gonna go and look next week for some cheaper options, or not necessarily a cheaper option, but seeing what's in sale and what isn't. So yeah, I'm kind of excited. I don't really know what I'm gonna do with the walls. I'm just gonna walk into a store and I'm gonna see what options they have. And part of me wants to go with wallpaper, but another part of me wants to go with painting. But it really depends. I mean, I'm not great at painting. She is, apparently, but I'm not. And I have absolutely no clue how I'm gonna do the wallpaper. Again, that's something that she really knows how to do, and she's gonna help me with that, but I don't really know what I'm gonna get, because it is supposed to be both a bedroom and a library, because I really like that idea, and that's what I'm going with. But I don't know. Also, I do know that the flooring is gonna be a vinyl kind of stuff, vinyl looking like wood. It's gonna look as if it's laminate. I don't know if I'm saying that right. We here in the Netherlands call it laminaat. In the Netherlands we call it laminaat, and I think it's just called laminate or laminate or something in English, but I'm not 100% sure right now. That's the one word maybe I do know in Dutch and not in English, but yeah. But it's kind of supposed to look like wood. Now the current floor here in the living room also looks like it's wood, even though it's still vinyl. But it's the so-called old version, in a way of it's 20 years old and it's not at all real looking anymore. It was back then. Back then it was really cool. But now it kind of looks really flat. I don't know. I've seen the new stuff, and so the difference is kind of big. The new vinyl that I'm looking for, that's gonna be in my bedroom instead of the carpet, is gonna have yeah, it feels like wood grain. It feels like almost like it's like you feel the wood texture of it, even though you know it isn't wood. I mean, you cannot actually feel wood, but the texture, like the lines and stuff, you can feel those. But it looks a whole lot better than this. And part of me wanted to go with a white or a gray color, but I cannot make that work with the bookshelves, because the bookshelves are gonna be a dark brown mahogany kind of color, and yeah, it has to feel vintage kind of. So that's what I want to do with that. Also, it's I don't know if I said this in a video before, it's gonna be about knee height. From the floor up to your knee is gonna be drawers, and then on top of that is all gonna be bookshelves. So I can have my stuff and clothes and stuff, because I don't have a lot of clothes, in the drawers underneath, and then I'm gonna have yeah, the clothes that I have in the drawers. That's gonna have the best effect. Aside from that, I think that I'm gonna have a matching closet, a normal closet, next to the bookshelves that will match perfectly, but I haven't found anything yet that does, so I'm gonna have to look at that a bit. I mean, of course, painting isn't the big thing, so yeah, but that's, yeah, I'm kind of going ahead of myself, because first I need to do the walls, then probably the floor. Furniture comes after that, of course, because the floor, everything needs to be out, and then that all goes in. Yeah, it's gonna be a lot. It's gonna be a very, very big process, not progress, process. It's gonna be a big process. That is probably gonna take months to fully complete it, and yeah, I'm really looking forward to it still. It's a shame we haven't been able to start yet, because of both budget issues but also health issues with my co-worker, social worker. I swear to God, the things that my brain comes up with when I'm talking too fast. Like, how am I getting to co-worker? I don't work. I don't have a job. I don't have a co-worker. I have a social worker. She's also my friend. I mean, we connect very, very well. We have the same interests, same ideas, the same things we like Fourth Wing. We are both big fans of Fourth Wing. We were both big fans of books in general. So she did something like this recently, like my bedroom project, but with her attic. So she knows exactly what I mean and what I need to do. I have the perfect social worker that fits with me. So I am very lucky with that. Yeah. Other than that, what do I need? Yeah. The curtains are still a big mystery, but that's because the curtains are currently not on my mind. That's also something that I'm gonna do probably last. Not because it's not something that needs to be handled, it does, but because the curtains are, how am I gonna say this? They're not the kind of ugly that I'm like, I need to replace this immediately. I mean, they suck. Don't get me wrong, they suck. They're bad. But it's livable. It's the same color as my hair, kind of, but a little uglier. Just like the floor. But it's not a necessary thing to do right away. It's really something I need to do the walls, because like I said, like I've showed in one of my previous videos, it's literally coming off the walls. The wallpaper, it's literally showing the seams, and yeah, it's bad. It's pretty bad. That needs to be done first, then the carpet. Also, many people have asked me why I'm removing the carpet. By the way, somebody has sent me an email and stuff, and well, basically the carpet is very unhygienic. I mean, it is a bedroom, and I am one of those girls with a overly heavy flow. I'm gonna leave it at that, but yeah, I have issues with said trouble. Not trying to make anybody uncomfortable here, so, but yeah, it's very unhygienic. Sometimes it just doesn't work out, and even though you cannot see it, it's there. So yeah, and with a vinyl floor you only have to mop it up or just wipe it off, so that's kind of nice. It's a lot better, it's a lot cleaner, it's a lot, yeah, I don't know why people ever put in carpet in the first place. I mean, on one hand, I get it, especially with dogs. On the other hand, I don't. I mean, if you have vinyl like the one that is laying on the floor here with my dad, that my dad put in, I'm guessing it's probably very slippery for the dogs. Real laminate, real wood would probably also be slippery for the dogs. As a style, of course. Not that I would ever put tile in a bedroom. But the vinyl that I'm choosing for my bedroom, like I said, it has these grooves, these gray, grooves that feels like real wood, but it does help with traction. So yeah, knowing that my mom has it in our home as well, I can see the difference because our dog Luna, which I thought was a very original name, which it really wasn't, but yeah, the amount of dogs that I currently know that are named Luna are hilariously sad for me, since I really thought I was being original and stuff. I was not. But yeah, so when we lived in an apartment building on the other side of town, we had tile on the floor, and the dog would have issues getting around the house. It was very, very obvious. She would slip, she would run real fast and then slip, and sometimes she liked it and sometimes she did an accident. And well, the cats obviously liked it. They would do this zoom kind of thing and then just, you know, fly across the room. They loved it. But yeah, but it was very hot on the dog, and since she got the vinyl in a new apartment that she got in a couple of months ago, or a couple of years ago now, either already, wow. Yeah, it's great for the traction for the dog. It's great for walking instead of constantly having to slip. I forgot how I got onto the subject. Hey, it's me. I'm the problem. It's me. Anyway, yeah. So, but yeah, that's the kind of stuff that I'm going to get in my bedroom. It's just a lot better. It's just, yeah, it's a big improvement. And then the walls, to be determined, I guess, to be determined. And then there's the ceiling. I'm thinking about a cloud ceiling. If you don't know what a cloud ceiling is, it's basically a whole lot of cloth. I know it looks like clouds, it feels like clouds. It's like wool, you know, not literally wool, but the cotton, like cotton balls, all over the ceiling, kind of looking like clouds, and with lights underneath them that will look like, if you put them on, like thunder and stuff like that. I really like that idea on one hand, but on the other hand, I don't know yet. It's a big thing right now. Like, I want to, but I don't. It fits, but it also doesn't. Yeah, it's a thing. I'm a very complex being. So yeah, I don't really know what I'm gonna do with the ceiling just yet. I have a couple of other ideas to make it look magical, but I don't know yet. Maybe something with curtains, maybe something with cloth. Yeah, me and my social worker are gonna have to work that out together. Like I said, she is somebody we connect really well. She has the same ideas I do. It'll work out. It will work out. That I have no doubt of that. Another another really cool thing that I was thinking about is to paint the ceiling with my star constellation. I know a couple of people who do this kind of thing. They actually go to people's homes. They get paid a lot to do star constellations on the ceiling, which is really, really cool. And so I'm thinking about that. It could be an idea, but again, it would fit the books, especially considering I'm in the fantasy theme kind of thing. So that would be cool, but I don't know yet. And I am hoping to put a desk in my bedroom, but I don't think it's going to fit. Or it will fit perfectly depending on if my idea works out, but I cannot say too much about that. So basically there would be a part between the book closets where we'll put the desk, which would fit perfectly. I have not shown it yet. I will probably at some point, but it's very messy and I cannot clean it up properly because I don't have any space. But I'm thinking that I might put that in my bedroom, but it's very large. So it would take a lot of space away from the book closets. Unless I can build something over it. So basically what I'd be doing, what the idea would be, is like, how do I explain this? Some kind of overbuild. I don't know how to say it. But yeah, basically the bookshelves would go above it from one bookcase to another to fully incorporate it into the ceiling, or not into the ceiling, but onto the ceiling. Yeah, up to the ceiling. There we go. Up to the ceiling, completely up to the ceiling, and then just make some kind of bridge above the desk to have shelves there as well. The desk obviously meant for writing, so I can have my typewriter on that as well, because the desk that I'm currently sitting at was my dad's, which is more than 20 years old. I don't know how this thing is still standing, especially for the quality that it is. It's not that great. Maybe one day I will show it when it's not that messy, because currently it's horrible. But yes, that's kind of the idea. But the desk that I'm using for writing, or want to use for writing, which is currently full with game consoles, don't judge me please, thank you, is currently over there, and I think I'm gonna put that into the bedroom, incorporate it in there, and yeah, that's gonna look fantastic. It's gonna look like a writer's bedroom for sure, without any kind of doubt. Now I also want to do something with my bed, but I don't know what yet. Again, I think that maybe a build around something, bookshelf and stuff around it. I don't know yet. But this is basically my current idea, or my best idea. And again, I do want to have that book fold still. That's gonna be incorporated somehow. I just don't know how yet. But how I'm going to deal with my bedroom, or not my bedroom, my bed, I don't know yet. I mean, the problem is the placement. The dryer, by the way, I talked to my dad. He's going to buy a new dryer anyway. That doesn't need to have the thing out the window for the condense and stuff. But he's gonna be putting down the bathroom because he was going to plan it all along, so it's fine. But the place where my bed will be at that point is in front of the window, which apparently is the best place to put your bed. I don't know. apparently. It's fine. So I'm gonna put it there, which is also the best placement for the bedroom. But I just don't know what to do yet. I mean, I kind of want to make a wooden kind of build around, but I don't know how to do that. And I don't know if my social worker knows how to do that either, because it's only something I came up with a couple of hours ago. So there's that. I don't know. And I think for that I'm gonna leave it at this video, because it's a very long video and I think I might be getting boring. I think I got boring like 10 minutes ago, but either way, thank you for watching. I do hope you watch till the end, and I will see you hopefully tomorrow. I mean, my internet seems to be stable today, so who knows? Maybe. It's yeah, it seems to be fine. Either way, we're gonna have to wait and see. Anyways, have a good night. I love you no matter what, and I wish you all a very good morning, a very good day, a very good evening, and a very good night tomorrow. And yeah, see you all next time.